And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the center fielder.
The wind of the pitch.
Mullins.
Very high with that one. And this one is off and running. Next pitch misses. Ball two.
No strike.
Righty delivers. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Lined into right, and there's one down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
And that's in there for strike one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering misses, and a count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Ryan Mountcastle hits one out. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Batting third, the right fielder. Anthony.
First offering, and it just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Smash to the left side. Fires over to Hoskins. Yeah, they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Trey Mancini takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Kicks and fires. Now 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind to kick the pitch. The other way, and foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Third out. Bottom of the first. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. And now it's even up.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And a pitch. Slider misses outside. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Harper now. That one's in there, 0-1. At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
JT Realmuto steps in. And the first offering is not close. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Kicks and deals. Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now here is Rhys Hoskins. In there for strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch inside, and now it's even 1-1. And here it comes. And that one a little bit high.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Bases juiced, no outs. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. In the air out towards right center. Santander sprinting towards the gap. Nice grab on the run. Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Gene Segura takes a ball here as he stands in now.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Didi Gregorius in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Two now. And that one wrapped foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air and makes the play, and that's out number 3. New inning getting started, and now it's Austin Hayes. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away.
1-1.
In the air, right field. Harper turns, moving to his left. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias.
The shortstop, number 29.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty to the plate. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a slow roller. Fires to first on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
For the Phillies, the designated hitter,
The pitch.
Schwarber.
And that's through there for a strike. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one ripped left field. On its way. And gone! Nick Castellanos goes deep. And they add a run. It's 5-1. And now here is Harper. Singled and scored his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
The third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Wheeler back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. The 1-0. That one missed. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First offering misses the mark. The pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
So now 1-2.
1-2.
The pitch. Just outside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Segura moving under it. And makes the grab. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mullins stands in now and watches strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Nope.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Down and in, moved his feet. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Kicks and fires. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Gutierrez leads off first with 1 away. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. Cedric Mullins sends it out, and they add a pair. It's 5-3. And here is Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And the right-hander deals. And that one is in for a strike.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended. Because that's where the potential for damage exists.
And it gets by him.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in there. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. In there, and it's 0-1. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball 2.
And another ball. Righty delivers. Stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. And brings it in at the wall.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Mancini in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the righty deals. Here goes the runner. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman.
And the pitch.
Hoskins.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And now the lefty. And now 2-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Segura now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The pitch. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-1. At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Racing. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Didi Gregorius at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And it's 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Ball to strike. Didi pops that one. Grabs it on the run. 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Matt Vierling.
The center fielder, Matt Vierling.
First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Out towards right center field. Mullins. Long run. dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Knocks it down. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 6-3.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
Stott batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Kicks and deals. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Two outs with a runner at third.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done.
Back here in Philadelphia, Trey Mancini now.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey
The wind of the pitch.
Mancini.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a pitch. And now the count is even. The wind of the pitch. That catches the corner. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the first out. So digging in, Austin Hayes. Flied out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And it's even up. The wind to kick the pitch. Bounce to third. It's in and out of his glove. And he beats the throw. He's safe. And now the shortstop, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. First and second, one out. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Rougned Odor. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two on, one out. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
I got to count 2-2.
Tying run at the plate. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here comes a pitch. And that's ball four.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Now the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez. The walk and a run scored his first time. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Base hit, one run in already. The second run scores, and they trail by 1.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That missed inside, and the count is 1-2. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Three-two now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Mullins up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball 1. Odor at third. Gutierrez on second. Chirinos over at first with 1 away. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Good eye right there. Got him. Huge strikeout there. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs. Bases are full. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball. Two now. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Bases loaded. 2 down. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. The wind and the pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swings through that one. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Soft contact in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Bryce Harper to the plate, and it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That one just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hits the top of the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap,
But just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Dylan Tate gets the ball now, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now the 0-1. And that's outside. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Move to first. Harper back easily. Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And the right-hander deals. In the air on the infield. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Well, the way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Next offering in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Gotta love the resiliency he's shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Gene Segura at the plate here. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, caught. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. The pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Austin Hayes digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. And the pitch. And now 1-2.
Here in the fifth inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
And down on strikes. The big righty strikes out the side. The left-hander on now, Cionel Perez. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Cionel Perez.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, Didi Gregorius.
Phillies. The shortstop.
And a pitch.
Gregorius.
And ball one. The next pitch misses. And now 2-0. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw out. Robinson Chirinos with the caught stealing. And the lefty with the 0-1. And downstairs. The lefty ready. And a 1-1. Lifted in the air right center field. Santander makes his way towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it.
1-2-1-2. You know how it goes. 1-1-2-1-2. That was the zip code.
Jeurys Familia will take over here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Welcome back. Top six. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Number 29.
And he deals. That one missing inside. Kicks and deals. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Here's the 2-2. Good eye right there. And here's the 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball there. making the count 1-2.
2 strikes, count.
And he grounds one back up the middle. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
The third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
On the ground. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
The designated hitter, Kyle
Perez back to work. That one drifts inside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering misses, and now 3-0. There's a strike. Down the line towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Bryce Harper. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
0-2 as he waves at that one. All one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets under it and pops it up. Mountcastle drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And a foul ball. Schwarber, the runner at third. Castellanos at first, one gone. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Rhys Hoskins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. There's a strike. And now the lefty. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Wake up in the morning, man, I hate
Knievel taking over on the mound, trying to protect this lead. We go to the top of the 7th. Robinson Chirinos now up to hit. The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Three-two. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Mullins in the box now as he leaves that one up high. At the belt and fires. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even at 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Well done behind the dish. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And the righty deals.
Oh, that's kicked out.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
No, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
The next offering misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right-handed reliever. The punch out there. That's his second strikeout. So up next, Anthony Santander. In the air, right side of the infield. Segura has a beat on it. That's the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
what you got when you got it all. You're sleeping. Here comes the night. You can talk to me. I know you see through me. No, no, no.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race for freedom ain't won, run, better run. Had to make it out the red clay, run, better run. West side of Atlanta, yeah, that's where I'm from. Outside, our hands on like a glove. Moving like Magadori, eating on the run. Still an underground king, and that's worth the bun. Locked in like Rice Street without a bun. I was playing with the powder way before the run. My wife was born a redhead, but now she a blonde. Politicians lie, and your favorite rapper is a con. Don't check for me without a check for me, that's a hun. All the L's I wear is followed by the ton. Get money and the power teach them while they're young. Blessed to make it out the slum, run, better run. All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race to freedom ain't won, run, better run. It's for the one that never won. Hurt feeling going on. Beat the heart like a drum. Run, run, better run. Run, run, better run. Run, run, better run.
I put some brand new my gel on my. Thinking the same, but ain't banking the same. I put some brand new my gel on my. Thinking the same, but ain't banking the same. I put a brand new club rest on her wrist. I bought that the new Predator Brain Jane. This a bigger boat, we ain't sinking the same. This a PJ, we're not on the same plane.